So in 2023, I made a decision to sell some assets. I sold an asset that I bought for 825 for 2.1 million, one that I bought for 895 for 2.6 million, and one that I bought for 200 grand for like 550. I collected this money, which was approximately $2.5 million, let's just say, and I parlayed it into $500,000 into my company. It is an investment. MavBrands companies, MavRealty, MavRealty, Belleair title, just the whole operation. And the other 2 million, I put approximately 600 grand down on a plaza, and another 150 of CapEx. And I also put 750 on another one, which is the big deal I'm doing right now. And then another, call it 300 grand of CapEx. And boom, out of money, right? So the good news is I took 2.5 million and 21,000 square feet of real estate and bought 51,000 square feet of real estate. I took arguably, $5 million of property and turned it into $16 million of property. I took, cash flow, my previous cash flow of 20 grand, and now arguably it could be up to 70 grand a month. So it was a huge pivot into like much bigger numbers. And, now at this point to, the newest project I have in order to stabilize this project, it wasn't like my previous plaza where I came in with turnkey cash flow, and it was more like getting under the hood and already, just optimizing a car that's running. This thing was on cinder blocks, and I had to put on new tires and replace the engine. This thing was vacant, disheveled, homeless people living there. So like I had to take it from 0 to something, not like from 50 to 90. And you talk about what does that take, but what's the end goal? So that's real estate 101, is like, holding cash diminishes in its buying power every year as assets get inflated in prices, right? So the more equity you have in assets that are growing in value, if that money that you have is in cash, it's doing this every year. But if you have it in assets, it'll be doing this every year. Some years it'll stagnate, but if you're paying down principal on balances of your debt and then the value is going up, you're just increasing your net worth all the time. Huge level ups across the board. Looking forward to doing more videos, shorts, things like that. It's gonna be a great 2025.